Hello, ngibingelela sizwe esihloniphekile samaZulu esenza ukuthi i-foreigner eliwuma lema isicwensi sinama-hiccups siveze lo tribalist eselokhu eyibona kade ngangisho ukuthi lo Dodi is a tribalist. All right, and then bese ngibingelela all black South Africans, including all patriotic Pedis and all patriotic Limpopo folk. Please show your patriotism. I ask the Pedi people to show your patriotism, say 70 times greater than how you did it in 2008. Because remember, in 2008, you are the ones who started it, all right? So you led us. So where are you? You are not even, I don't hear your noise. This is the time to fight for this country. Even Limpopo, you've got to be the only ones fighting for South Africa as Pedi people. Do it now. Do it now. As Pedi people, you don't have dual relatives who will kind of like split your focus, right? You don't have Pedis of Zimbabwe. And your other brothers there, they've got vendors of South Africa versus vendors of Zimbabwe and vendors of Malawi. And they've got Shangans of South Africa and Shangans of Mozambique. So it tends to frustrate their patriotism. So they tend to be split in focus. But you don't have the other and the other. Fight for your country now. I saw you not attending the march where Zulus were coming to assist you in Pretoria. The whole Mamelodi was supposed to be there. You've been there on Facebook pages and all for how many years? And little action from Mamelodi to clearing your township. I'm like, when I come to Mamelodi, it's like I'm in Mozambique. The Sintauleles are no more to be seen. We used to respect Pretoria because Pretoria was for us similar to Durban. When you walked the streets of Pretoria, the people were very beautiful, like in Durban. Then something happened. Let me not describe it. Where are you? Actually, when they brought these drugs, they started by destroying you in Mamelodi. You know, when we first heard of Nyaupe, it had already ravaged Mamelodi people. Clearly, it came from these Frelimos that filled up your township, the Frelimo drugs. They destroyed you. You saw your sons emaciated, destroyed, turned into zombies way before Soweto here got to have the drug. And you are sitting and not fighting at this hour. Hey, why? Because of Malema. Malema is not actually Pedi. These are people who hate you. These are people that you raised. These are people you embraced and welcomed, their forefathers. Today they are fighting for their Malawi. Using your Pedi language. Fight for your country. Pedi people, you are not doing what you are supposed to be doing. All right. I was passing. The actual point I want to make is to black foreigners. I hereby, as Bongani, Mia, of the Mia clan, of the Amazizi tribe, Northern Drakensberg, KwaZulu, of the kingdom of KwaZulu, I request you, leave, and leave South Africa fast. You see, here's the thing. You said you are running away from wars in your countries, the wars that we don't see actually, and we now if most of you actually never even experienced the war, so on say the virtual war we don't see, say of the fear of a war that does not exist, you fled and came to South Africa and then visit home every month end or holidays. Fine. War. So you are refugees of a fictional war. All right. Now, this side here in South Africa, you guys have repeatedly indicated that we are evil people, dangerous people for yourselves. Now, this is really strange. Why are you still here? Why are you staying in a dangerous place? You said you are running from danger in your countries. Why are you staying here instead of now running really away? Because here there is real danger, not virtual, real. Why are you still here? So if you are running away from danger from your countries, the last place you're supposed to be at this moment is South Africa. This is not where you are supposed to be. And we always said, all right, even when we look at at murder rates, we always asked, why are you running to South Africa? Because South Africa is more dangerous than countries at war. So why are you here? How can you be saying you're running away from a war, running away from war, and then you run away to an even more dangerous war? Ayikho into enjalo, niyahlanya. Nalaba belungu benu who are using you, you guys are mad. Nale ANC and the EFF, you guys are being used by the DA, by the ANC, by the EFF for their agendas. You see, the DA are looked in your country. These are white people who decided to stay in South Africa so that they get the name called African, so that they justify and legitimize the looting via using our South Africa. They don't care about us black South Africans. That is why we as black South Africans are sitting at 64% poverty rate, whilst they ensured that they insulate the white race not to be affected by the evils of the ANC and the socially engineered, or rather the engineered poverty via the private sector and the looting of our country, trillions by banks and them to take to their white countries whilst calling themselves South Africans. All right. So now, during that period, they ensured that their white people are insulated and are only at 4% poverty. You, black foreigners, helped them to achieve that. Because when we were supposed to then be fighting to ensure minimum wages is implemented so that we ensure that their looting does not prosper, when we were supposed to be fighting for our land redress, when we were supposed to be fighting for BEE, and BEE meaning it has got nothing to do with your foreign selves. It meant black South Africans being placed in their deserving jobs and their deserved levels and their deserved salaries. You black punks, foreign punks, came with your fake education. All right, I don't know who told you are more educated than us, but you certainly believe in that nonsense. Then they placed you in our positions, and we're supposed to clap hands and say African unity. To hell, you are not here for African unity, you selfish, stinking, un-Bantu pigs. You are the worst people I've ever met. Selfish punks who are helping white people to get away with a great deal of wickedness. All right. Using these ANC pigs and dogs and using those loudmouths EFF punks. You actually never met black South Africans, because actually you got confused by this noise that is made by these politicians and their media, who have always misrepresented black South Africans. Actually, for your information, the ANC did not fight for us. We fought for ourselves. Mandela was in prison. If he was fighting for us, I'm not so sure. Maybe he was doing karate or kung fu there, beating prison wardens. I'm not so sure who gets defeated by somebody who is sitting in a prison. Fighting for us? You're fighting for us in prison. They could have killed you, like they killed everybody else. So why didn't they kill you? Fighting for us? A lot of lies were told about this country, guys. So do us a favor, just get the hell out of our country. We don't hate you, and even if we hate you, it doesn't matter. What are you that lonely? You want us to love you by force? Why? Why do you want us to love you by force? This matter is not about love and hate. It's about our country. You are in our territory. You're doing colonialism. So the warning. You think we play? You think Zulus decide to come and march the street for fun? You think these men are just marching? And you think you think we fear the police and the South African Defence Force, National Defence Force? National, it's not our Defence Force. They are, I don't know whom are they fighting for, but we saw there in DRC, East Congo, that they were fighting for white capital. The white looters who are stationed in our country, looting Africa on behalf of Europe. We saw. So they've got their black puppets who are called our political leaders, but we didn't even vote for Cyril Ramaphosa. So, but these are the black faces which are being fronted to loot your countries. They don't represent our black South African selves. And you stupid pigs running from your countries are assisting them in their goals. So, my Zulu people, who are we're not benefiting anything, right? In this quagmire of open borders, we're actually being destroyed. So we're not going to be sitting and watching ourselves being destroyed any further. It has been many years since 2008. The government thought our patience is foolishness. Run away, guys. Please run away. Justice delayed. Okay, iqadela. And a war delayed. When it comes, it is the deadliest thing. You don't want. Okay, let me repeat it for you. We don't fear the police. We don't fear the government. We don't fear the military. We don't fear all those people. We don't fear whites. We don't fear guns. We don't fear whatsoever you can think about. Especially now, because remember, this is now a war of survival, because you've taken our foods, you've taken our businesses, you've taken our land. You clearly, and I'm not saying you as black foreigners, but you as black foreigners are assisting people who are doing that to us. Now, we've got nothing to lose now except to save ourselves. We are asking you, get out. Please get out. Now let me show you what happened in 1985 to 1990. Okay, this is the part where we're going to differ as black South Africans, but I will speak from my understanding of what happened. It has got provable merit, what I'm saying. All right, it's not popular, it's not in history books, because history books are written by white liberals and they are ANC boys. All right, so but here's what happened actually here in Soweto. All right, the ANC kept attacking other black organizations to forge themselves as the sole representative of the black South African people. They managed to actually achieve that through terror and them. But there are certain political organizations and people who refused to toe the ANC line, like Azapo, but then Azapo lost a lot of members. By the year 1988, there were too few to make any impact against the ANC, so they lost the war. But the IFP did not. The IFP stood. But still, they did not fight per se. It was only in 1990, after many IFP people had been killed, their houses destroyed here in Soweto and them, or in what is PWV area. Only in 1990, after 5 years of terror against Zulus and IFP and other people by the ANC that you black foreigners were supporting in your country, killing us and necklacing us, all right. Now, in 1990, here in Soweto, Zulu men, when the ANC was now attacking hostels, Zulu men warned. They went to the trains and distributed warning letters to say, please stop what you are doing to us, killing us, da 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 da, da da da. They distributed those letters as a warning. They warned communities, our black communities. I'm a township folk, isn't it? They warned our township, stop attacking us. Stop, stop. You know what the ANC comrades said? They mocked like yourselves. They mocked like yourselves. Ah, what can they do us? We've got guns. We will shoot them. We will kill them. Hey, these Zulu idiots. Nah, da 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 da. All right, what history are you reading today? History says hostile Zulus killed people, so the people became victims. Oh, hostile Zulus killed people. That's the history today. So I ask you not to be history as well. Go back to your countries. Thank you.